Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. This dude here is Dustin.
Hey, I'm Dustin. I'm the bourbon guy.
Yeah, I'm Keith. He calls me a music guy.
He's the musician. You've heard him play.
He keeps saying that.
If you haven't heard him play, and this is your musician, if you haven't heard him play, go check it out. He played some stuff, kind of. So we're going to talk to y'all about some bourbons. That's what I like. And some country music that we've heard this one.
But probably not specifically this one.
True.
So we've both heard Reba's Fancy.
Like, come on.
I mean, I think everybody's
on planet Earth
has heard that.
Most likely.
But this being a special bourbon
bribe.
If it's a song we know and we've heard, that's probably going to be the only way to get it on the channel.
Right.
And even though we've got a lot of requests for this song, we deprioritize anything we already know because we honestly want you to see our original reactions to the first time hearing a song.
That's why we're doing it.
So this is Fancy, though, with Kelly Clarkson.
Nice. Okay.
So now am I going down channel now?
Don't.
All right.
I mean, you can, but I'll video it.
It's only fair.
Right. So we listened to a Reba and Kelly before, though.
Yeah, we did, and we were impressed.
Yeah. So this will be cool. It's a song that we've heard. So there's some of that, but we haven't heard it done in this rendition. But real quick, before we jump into the song, this bribe is a Clyde Mays straight bourbon whiskey. What's cool about this is I ain't had it.
I haven't had it.
But we did the Clyde Mays rye, and we liked it. It was like a $22 bottle we were like, wait, what?
Right.
So I kind of got high hopes for this.
Well, let's see. And let's check out some Reba and Kelly.
And we're sitting at 92 proof, by the way.
92. All right. So this looks like it might be live, too. So we like that. Here we go.
I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room rundown shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. Didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. But Mama spent every last penny on me to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, but she painted my eyes a little. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress that had a spoon on the side clean up to my hair. But it was red velvet trimming and it fit me good. And standing back from the looking glass there stood a woman with a half-grown kid that stood. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down.
I got to pause it.
Yeah.
I mean, so we know, everybody, we know this is just an amazing song. And what I'm struck by, though, are kind of, there were some things that Kelly did with her vocals, like putting in some growly distortion, and it just fits so well. I think her and Reba have equal musical toolboxes.
That's a big thing to say.
I think that may be the case.
So, okay.
All right, let's get back to it. I'll back it up just a touch.
Let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes when she started to speak. She looked at a beautiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, your paws run off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death. She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said to thine, no self be true. And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking Mama, what do I do? She said, found my mom, I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, mama died and I ain't gone back. But the wheels of fate started to turn, and for me there was no way out. It wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do, but I made myself this solemn vow that I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when and how. But I couldn't see spinning the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Wasn't long after up an elderly man took a million off the streets. 1 week later I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite. Yes, you are. I found the king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. Then I got me a Georgia mansion and an elegant New York townhouse flat. And I ain't no man. In this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize mama for turning me out no matter how little we had. Oh no, I ain't had to worry about nothing from now on 15 years. Well, I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ear. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't help, well, it's up to you. Don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown. Oh, and I guess she did.
I am not sure that I have ever heard such a terrible concept sung so beautifully.
Right? Isn't that tough?
I mean, the song just splits you in half, right?
Right.
Because if you're paying attention to the
message.
the message,
Yeah.
it's horrific.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
My God, that delivery is just mind blowing.
So, I have mixed feelings about this one. So, and I honestly lost some of the lyrics because I was paying attention to the delivery so much. So, I feel like I like the original version better.
I sort of remember it. Yeah, not enough to where I think I can make a comparison.
Well, I think with what I was analyzing, why? Because I was like, why do I like the other one better? And I think it's because Reba's voice, to me, was more, and it kind of goes back to the message. Reba's voice, to me, was more assertive. She's really delivering it. It's super assertive, where Kelly's hit me as more passive. And I was like, that just doesn't feel right for this song.
So, the one thing in comparing their voices, Reba's for this subject matter, I think sounds more authentic.
Yes. I think...
I'm not saying it's better than Kelly's, because by
Dude,
God, Kelly can...
I'm not saying she did a bad job. Don't get me twisted there. She did not. Her vocals were amazing.
Reba, I think, is better at putting through a country or hillbilly kind of accent
That little,
into the music.
I call it the twang.
Yeah, and which for this song would fit a little better than Kelly's
More alternative.
Yeah, more, yeah.
She
But I mean, either way, in reality, there's nothing to knock about either of these two
Fair.
in this performance. Cause holy crap!
Yeah. And you know what was cool? Because another thing that was distracting me a little bit, I was noticing how much fun they were having.
Yeah, they did seem to be.
Dude, they were having a
good
blast
time.
on stage.
Which also contradicts with the horrific message of this song. There's a little
Tell them why
conflict
it's
there.
so bad, because maybe they don't understand what the message means.
Sure they do.
Well, hopefully, but maybe not.
So some dirt poor white trash mom turning her daughter out on the corner to turn tricks for survival. That's a shitty concept.
That sucks.
Because it happens.
It does.
So yeah, I mean, I'm still this song just splits my brain in half because it's delivered so well and it's such a terrible subject. It's just like I'm going to split.
But what's interesting about the subject is I guarantee it's also relatable to a lot of people. Sadly.
If not directly, they probably know somebody.
All right, sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit happens. Dude,
Uh-huh.
this might be the sweetest bourbon I've ever had.
That's an interest. And it's not like caramel sweet, right?
No, it's almost corn sweetness.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
And it's dangerously smooth.
Yes, it is. At 93 proof, it tastes less than 80.
This is one of those bottles that you could find yourself at the bottle of and wondering why you can't stand up.
The bottle of?
The bottom of the
Did you
bottle.
already have too much?
I've had like 2 sips.
I had to pour more because these fancy glasses that our women's got us, I'm still getting used to pouring in them because they're pretty big. So I got to be careful, right?
Yeah, or we'll
We'll
be
be
shit-faced.
Fit-chased before we get through the video.
Super sweet.
It is.
Super sweet, super smooth. But it does, even with all that sweetness, roll over the palate to a lightly bitter finish.
A smooth bitter.
Yeah, super smooth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. There cannot be any rye in this. I get no pepper.
Let's find out. See if they tell us. So I don't see it on here, their mash bill anywhere. But it definitely, you got that sweetness up front. I'm getting, as it rolls to that bitter, just a hint, because it's not super complex.
No.
But it does have a hint of cocoa to me in there. So this is pretty sure if I remember.
Okay,
correctly.
I took a bigger sip and got that touch of cocoa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just as it rolls
Just
to the
a
back.
touch.
Yep. And it's real light. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking. This bottle doesn't seem to have as much information on it as the other one did. Pretty sure this is out of Florida.
I don't care where it's from.
No.
This is good stuff. And what'd you say it costs?
This is Indiana.
It's an Indiana bourbon?
Distilled in Indiana by, I can't read, something brands, Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, so we gotta go check them out.
Yeah, we've got to go there. This stuff is delicious, and I think it's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bribe, so we didn't buy it.
Right, I didn't look up how much it was this time either.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'd pay $65 for this. I think it's that good. I'd pay $17.99 and not a penny more if you're watching Clyde Mays.
Yeah, exactly. Not a penny more.
For the rest of you,
But
I'd
I-
pay $65
So,
easily.
if I recall, the rye, why do you got to do that? The rye was like $22.
Yeah.
My guess is this is 20-ish.
Gotta be kidding me.
I'm serious.
I want to buy a cabinet full of it at that price.
Let's go down there and get some.
I think we're going to have to.
We're going to have to check out Lawrenceburg now.
Yeah. So, hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notified when things drop.
Yeah.
We're working through some bourbon bribes, so they're going to be, off of coming pretty quick for a minute.
Yeah.
And get down in the comments. Tell us what songs we need to react to. Tell us what bourbons we need to drink.
We've got a few of those recently.
And if you would like to propel your song to the front of the list, send us a bottle of bourbon. It doesn't have to be expensive.
Be like this briber.
Yeah, send us a really good one.
It's just like
inexpensive.
it's the democratic process.
Yeah. You vote, but the bribes go to the front.
Yeah. Always.
All right, guys. Till next time.